I think I found one. What's that, you ask? A fallen angel. And I'm not even kidding. First, I want to show you something. I asked Google, are fallen angels here on Earth? Yes, fallen angels are believed to be here on Earth, but not in their original angelic forms. Now I want to show you something. And maybe you've seen this, and maybe you haven't. There are all sorts of historic pictures that match up to current day celebrities. But I want to show you one in particular. I want to focus on a very specific one, a lesser known one you might not even know. This one, right here. His name is Sam Tripoli, and he is the host of the most popular conspiracy podcast in the whole world. And this is Francis Bacon. Francis Bacon, who lived during the 1500s and was said to sometimes be immortal or to have maybe faked his death. Francis Bacon, who is potentially known for starting Freemasonry. Francis Bacon, who looks exactly like Sam Tripoli. And maybe right now you're saying, you did this video already, I've seen it, but hold on, because I found some very interesting and telling new things. And first, just in case you didn't see the first video, let me show you how much Francis Bacon and Sam Tripoli just happened to look exactly alike. And Sam, well, he happened to mention my name on an episode where they were talking about Francis Bacon. And I'm known for the guy that recognizes when people look alike. And look at their noses even. If those aren't exact noses and eyes, I don't know what is. And here's where the oh so fun part comes into play. Because, well, you know how they like to tell us the truth, right? They will tell us the truth. They kind of have to. It's part of their arrangement. They got to tell us so they don't impact our free will. Kind of like they do here with devil horns, and we'll get to the Raiders hat, but Los Angeles, and it's upside down. It's a falling Los Angels, falling angels. And the Raiders hat, well, the Raiders hat always has the one eye symbolism. So like I said, they have to tell us, but this is the fun part. His name is Samuel Tripoli. Samuel Tripoli. And let me show you something. And remember, I'm saying he's Francis Bacon. So Sam Tripoli. And when you look at bacon, there's a type of bacon called AAA pork bacon. It's a type of bacon that's considered high quality. So you wouldn't call that 3A, but maybe triple A. So triple A just happens to be a type of bacon. Triple A, or you could say triple E if you were, cutting corners and saying it a little differently. Triple A, triple E, triple A, triple E, but there's more. Remember, they have to tell us. And he is Francis, and he is Samuel. And well, Samuel Francis just happened to invent the spork. The spork. Now, get rid of the S. Samuel Francis Bacon, Samuel AAA Bacon. And he invented the spork, the pork, the spork. They're telling us right in plain sight. And remember this part where I asked Google about the fallen angels being here, and it says, yes, they're wandering the earth and seeking to tempt humanity. Well, do you know what Sam advertises a lot on his podcast? Why don't we take a listen?
Guys, we are in dire straits right now. The world population is plummeting, and the only way to fix it is to hump our way out, okay? Rock hard boners. Let me tell you about Blue Chew and why they love America. Let me tell you.
It just so happens Sam wants me to come explain this on his show. Who is that pictured with me? He knows it's Francis Bacon. He knows he's Francis Bacon. He wouldn't have me come explain this on his ever so popular show if I was just talking nonsense. He literally wouldn't have me come talk about utter nonsense on his show. He wants people to know. He wants me to explain it, and he wants to say, that's a very interesting theory. Wink, wink, wink. But I don't agree with it. Wink, wink, wink. He wants me on his show, so people know what I'm saying is true. But of course, all this for entertainment, people. I'm sure these are just rock-on symbols, and that has no symbolism. An upside-down angelus in the one eye there. It's just a Raiders fan. Just like I know there's also no true conspiracy to hide how much of a spiritual realm we're in, to hide the fact that God exists, because if you knew God exists, you would know the Bible was true. If you knew the Bible was true, you would know fallen angels are true. And if you knew fallen angels were true, well, you would know them when you see them, like I know them when I see them. And remember this whole thing in the beginning? Well, it's part of the reason they faked their deaths. That's Andy Kaufman faked his death. And as Nicolas Cage, because you would see that he's not aging like a normal human being. You would see things that didn't seem right to you. You would see things that might wake you up to the fact you're being lied to. You would see things that might open you up to the Heavenly Father smiling down, hoping you will just look up to Him and say thank you for this beautiful world we live in and this beautiful life. And it would cause you to not fall for the blue chew temptations that these fallen angels are getting most of us to fall for. Entertainment only, people. Have a good day. Oh, and I'll let it finish coming perfectly together.